But here we are. Can I comment and I'll go down and go, we're just chilling. Keep us a little warm. Because we're a bit cold. Yeah, so nice and chill. Hello there. Just gonna wait for everyone to join. Now we'll be able to get started. Hello there. To all viewers just literally tuning in. And you're watching the Saturday live streams as always. Well, big busy week. I'm just chilling right now because I just felt like chilling. I'm not going to be on for very long because I've got other things to get on with after. So, yeah. Just the announcements of stuff, and I'm hoping everyone can get involved as part of this live stream with a bit of a challenge I've got set up, which I set up on a YouTube short, but no one's even bothered to comment yet. And that is the edition where I asked everyone to come up with a name for a supermarket that Reese and I are building for LR Crafts in episode 4. But Reese and I are not allowed to come up with our own suggestions for the name at all. It's all up to the fans to decide what they want to name the shop. That's the difference. We're leaving it all to the fans. I discussed it with him a bit earlier, so he already knows that's the case. So, as you all start to just enter your way in, that challenge is active not only during this live, but also on that short as well, that's titled as LR Craft Competition. So get yourself involved with that if you have the time. And of course, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, and we'll get on kickstarting with any announcements left to go. So I've announced that we're doing the LR Craft tomorrow. Depends on how quick I can actually get up because I'm set to be going out tonight. So yeah, I've got a lot planned tonight. I won't be allowed to film. Copyright music and stuff will be in the background and stuff. You know the rules. YouTube's annoying. But anyway, to all just tuning in, hello there and welcome to the Saturday Live. And of course, just missed out that during this live, you can all suggest the name for the supermarket that Reese and I are building for LR Craft. And also, we'll be seeing some of the things that are coming up this week and onwards a little bit as well with what's coming up for the channel. Of course, this week is the first full week of February. I can't believe it. As of tomorrow, it's the 1st of Feb. My favourite month because it's the month of my birthday, which is like literally in 24 days. Unbelievable. No idea what I'm doing that then, but I'll be in college on that day. We're not doing that. Goodbye. Straight away into hidden. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. So moving swiftly on from that, we've got other announcements coming up on this week. I have obviously you can ask as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them as we do this live. So I've mentioned that Reese and I are doing the LR Craft thing, and the supermarket competition naming is still available, and you have all the way until I think Reese said 8:30. Were it? Yeah, 8:30 to decide the actual name of the supermarket. And if you can't come up with one, we have to do it ourselves behind the scenes before we start even doing the official stream of the Ella Craft Part 4. Also coming up on the channel, of course, my debut album, Splurge of Colour, dropping on the 16th of Feb. Definitely can't wait for that. Be 17 songs, and in fact, you may have already known that I was hinting towards the album from the very second I actually came up with the logo to this channel. Actually, so it all goes as far back as that. That was like the first hint for what the album was going to be. That was like the first official album hint for the title I'd come up with. So Splurge of Colour is out then, and we'll have 17 tracks in it, and quite a lot of them do have a lot of explicit stuff, but it's a good content. And of course, there'll be loads more songs coming out after that. I've got loads of different ones planned. So that will be absolutely fantastic to stay put with, and definitely worth the wait for. Anyway, so that's been announced now. Moving on then to the next announcement, and that is Lo-Fi Radio Volume 10. Of course, Lo-Fi Radio Volume 10 is still in the works. I've already mentioned it. There is no official release date as of yet for when Volume 10 is coming out for Lo-Fi Radio, but it's still in the works. Still working on it. Still trying to work on it anyway. But yeah, it does take quite a while. And I did kind of take a break from doing the lo-fi stuff just to get through the album creation for Splurge of Colour, so that's kind of affected it in a way. But yeah, I'll be back on with some of the lo-fi stuff when that comes along, ready for Lo-Fi 10 to release, which has the darker headphones for the logo rather than the original lighter headphones. I just prefer the darker one for that one because it just kind of fits the vibe of the volume, if that makes sense. And as well, as you may have seen, I did my Tomodachi Life breakdown. I'm going to be doing coverage of that in April. So that's going to be cool. And hello to anyone else that's just literally joining right now and has absolutely no clue what I'm saying. So I've just mentioned I'm doing the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream gaming when it comes out in April. I'm going to be coming out with it soon. So yeah, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream gameplay will be coming out soon. I'll be doing a whole bunch of other games as well when they come out, like Forza Horizon 6 as well. There's some horror games that I want to do some coverage of as well, like Reanimal at some point maybe. Only because that's part of Tazia Studios, and I loved Tazia Studios' take of Little Nightmares. Not so much with Supermassive and their downfall, but hello to everyone that's just literally tuning in. I can see quite a lot of you tuning in already. So hello there to everyone else just literally joining right now. Of course, you've missed out on quite a big chunk of announcements already. So quick recap for anyone that's just literally tuned in right now. Recap of Ella Craft episode 4. The name of the supermarket, suggest it in the chat of this live stream. I've also mentioned stuff about the album as well. Album coming out soon. Splurge of Colour, February 16th. And then the other stuff as well. And of course, being the first time, if it's your first time watching these videos, I suggest you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these live streams, because I do them every single week. So you can stay tuned for those as well. It would be a really good idea for subscribing and sharing the support for everyone involved. and all that will be absolutely amazing. So, done the quick recaps. I don't think I've got really much to announce this week of things to do. Like I said, throughout this stream today, I would like your input of the name for the supermarket of LR Craft tomorrow. We haven't come up with a name yet. So for anyone that's just literally coming in, hello there and welcome to the Saturday Live. I'm not going to recap anymore, but I will do a good quick recap of everything overvalued at the end of the live, so you can stay tuned for that. Any questions you have about things that are coming up, you can let me know in the live chat, and also remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'd be absolutely amazing. I won't be on for very, very long because I've got other things to get on with, but I will do anyway. Cool. Yeah, you've been a little bit further behind than everyone else, but yeah, cool. I'm just gonna go quiet for a sec. I'm gonna just put my phone down. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink. Talk among yourselves for a minute or two while I go grab these drinks. I'm just gonna grab myself a quick drink of water. So I'll be back in a moment. I know I'm upside down. Well, you might see me as upside down. But yeah, I'm just gonna grab some water and I'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned. So, I'm back. Just quickly grabbed some juice. How are you all doing? Now I've just returned. What do you mean, why? Because I'm thirsty. I need to drink. We all need water to survive. Bit of a stupid question, isn't it? I think I will do. Goodbye. Well, they've been timed out. I put them in the timeout. Yeah. Right. Where were we before I left for my quick drink? Right. Where was I? Before I left for my quick drink. Oh yeah. Just the usuals. As normal. Stuff. Right. I can unplug now because it's full charged. There we go. That's that done. And to anyone just literally joining, you've missed on quite a good chunk. Anyway, so a lot. So I get a lot of these, and a lot of fans come in. A whole minute. And it can happen again if you misbehave for these live streams. That's the consequences now. You get timed out if you keep putting up spam comments, like just randomly annoying 2-digit numbers that I just don't want anyone to look at because it gets annoying. So if anyone wants to do that, then consider thinking again, otherwise you're going to get blocked for like a minute or two because you'll be muted for the whole timeout, as they call it. So for anyone else that's just literally joining, welcome to the Saturday live stream. It's been a long week full of content, so anyone that's just tuned in, you've missed out on a good chunk of things announced already. So another quick recap for anyone that's just literally tuned in to get a quick hear of what's just been announced. LR Craft episode 4 tomorrow. Album coming out February 16th is the official date of the Splurge of Colour album. Lo-Fi Radio Volume 10 is coming out very, very soon. Still in the works. It's taking ages. And that's basically everything that I've pretty much announced so far. Oh yeah, lots of gaming videos are on their way, including Tomodachi Life Living the Dream and other games as well. I definitely cannot wait for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream to come out on the Switch. It looks absolutely fantastic. By the way, if anyone hasn't seen the direct over the week, over on Thursday, then you absolutely missed out because it was the best direct we've ever seen in Tomodachi history. It looks absolutely amazing, does this new one. So I can't wait to give that a shot and give it a play. Hopefully, if gameplay to do for it. So that'll be fun when it comes out in April. Of course, I've got other games as well focused on 2. I do a lot of different things, so yeah, there's lots of music, gaming, lots of those sort of things, and as well, reactions is still in the works with its 4th season running. I can't believe we're already on season 4 of the reactions. But yeah, reactions is doing really well at the moment. Sausage doorstopper reaction. Don't question it. You'll just have to watch the content if you haven't already. Yeah, there's a lot I've done for this series, so yeah. I think you can tell just by the way I talk whereabouts I am in the world. UK born and raised, that's the answer you're looking for. So, yes. Lots of stuff to announce. And there we go. That's why you all stand in this. I've still seen no suggestions for any names of supermarkets yet in the LR Craft interactive competition. So if you've still got any suggestions for any names of supermarkets, or should I say shops, any shop names you can think of, suggest them in this live chat. I would love to hear some of your ideas because maybe one of you might be lucky enough to have the name that you've given for a shop to be the actual full name of the actual shop that Reese and I will be building tomorrow in LR Craft episode 4. And of course, we'll be doing some more build battles and stuff once Reese has still got the recording stand. Reese is having a lot of problems with the recording stand and it still hasn't been delivered. We were really hoping it would do for episode 4 of the Ally Craft be able to record it for himself, but unfortunately, the answer's no. He won't be able to record it for himself, so it's just sticking to my end of things and stuff for now until Reese finally gets the recording stand he needs. Favorite fruit? Good question. My favorite fruit? I don't really have like a good favorite. I like all sorts of fruit. I'm not really that like fussy when it comes to food. I'll just eat anything. So if I had to pick one in particular as my number one favorite, especially over summer, strawberries, and like over winter and stuff, I guess like fruit wise over winter, I like apples and stuff. So I guess that counts. It's like all sorts, like strawberries, like cherries, like all sorts. So yeah, I'm a big foodie. Everyone should have known that if they actually listened to the Flavor Records on Foodie album, because every single song was about food. Back when I was with Flavor, resting easily away from Flavor, obviously now with Spike. But yeah, things have been running quite smooth with Spike songs since leaving Flavor behind. But yeah, with you asking about food, it's made me think of number one foodie album, which was like back when I did all the Flavor stuff. If you want to know, yes, Flavor Records still exists, although it is giving a big rename. If you didn't actually know, they're going to be known now as another company name, so that's going to be cool. I was going to actually announce this quite a while ago, but yeah, Flavor Records have come along and like put it on their pages that they're going to be changing the company's name. Of course, because now they're sticking to being 100% AI generated and they're never going to change. How shocking is that after leaving Flavor last year over summer? That it's finally been confirmed that they're never going to leave any of their AI generated music. How shocking is that to hear that they're never going to leave it behind and they're going to continue it on no matter what? Meanwhile, I'm here with Spike songs doing some really cool jamming out to all sorts of different music. We're making splurge of colour with Spike songs in mind. It's a thing called fluctuation. People come in and out whenever they want. That's the case with a lot of the live streams. A lot of people just come in and out of lives whenever they want. Let me just flip over a sec. Yeah, but it goes up and down. It always does. People will come in and out whenever they please. Unless you really want to share this live with others, that's one way you can get views in, is by sharing it. If you know how to share a live on YouTube, then it's shared with everyone else you know, so that they can all join in. That's what I always say. Share the live. Let the words get spread. And who cares? Just share it if you want more. If you want more viewers, share the live. Simple and easy to know, isn't it? It's like doing a reaction series, but on a live stream. That would be, oh my gosh, that would be absolutely a great idea. Live reactions, yes, please. Although I don't know how I'd manage to do it because a lot of the stuff is usually with other footage from other creators and stuff, and I have to pre-record it because it's so much more difficult to stream things like that. But yeah, what time am I? Sometimes 3:30, 7:30. At least I need to be on a shower soon. Because soon I'll be having to leave the live, have a shower, get myself all ready and raring to go because I'm out this weekend. Or out tonight. I'm going out tonight. It's my sister's late birthday party. Her birthday was literally just been and gone. So it's all been and gone. But yeah, we're doing her birthday party a bit later than normal. We're doing it tonight, so that's going to be exciting. For anyone that's actually going to be there at the party, then it'll be good to see them. But yeah, I don't know where it is exactly, but yeah, that's what's going on there tonight. I won't be recording anything. Of course, any recordings now will be suspended until tomorrow, which will be the Sunday subscription live and also the Ella Craft 4th episode. Guys, speak. They can comment if they want. If they want to comment, they can put it in the comments. There is obviously a live chat. You can't actually like speak properly to me, like I am right now, like where you're in the same room. It doesn't work like that. It's a little bit trickier and a little bit harder than it is when you do like the collaborations on TikTok. It works completely differently. Does YouTube? It's strange. But yeah, I will be doing a lot of collaborations with other creators as well as time goes on. I plan to do some more videos with one of my friends from college, Oliver, that wants to do some with me soon. So fingers crossed we can get those suggested to him and he'll do it in. And for everyone else just tuning in right now, you've missed a lot. So yes, there is a lot that can be combined to the channel. So I'm just trying to think of things that I'm just wanting to move along with in terms of things that have been announced and stuff to be coming in to the channel and coming out and all that. I know what this channel's like, it's an absolute mess sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. I've mentioned a lot about the music, done that. I think there's like a lot of things just to get through. Of course, later on down the line this year, of course, Spookfest Winterfest will be back for its 3rd season for both, and lots more as well. So yeah, it'll be definitely worth staying tuned for everything coming up on the channel as time goes on this time. February. What have we got planned? Actually, I might as well just do that for the whole month. None of them. That's it. That's your answer. None of them. I'm not a football fan. I hate football. Sorry. Sorry to those that are footy fans, but I hate it. It's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. Soz. But yeah, it's true. It's not my cup of tea. It's football. I've not really liked it at all. Never really liked it. So yeah. Sorry it took you a while for what? Yes, it does take a while. Quite a lot of things. What are we coming up with? Reese and I are still in plans to make the Breaking Grass song for the Minecraft collaboration. If you know, you know. I've already been out this morning doing my bus pass top up like I do every morning. So every Saturday morning I go out, top up my bus pass, have my lunch, and then come back, do this live. Then I'm back out again this evening, doing a late birthday party. And then that's basically it. So yeah, as of tomorrow, I've got the Sunday subscriptions live, and also Ella Crafts episode 4 to bring out. Yes, in fact, Reese is my brother. The one that's marked as DJRG videos is my brother. So subscribe to Reese. The recording card again. Yeah. I'll be doing all the recordings for LR Craft episode 4 tomorrow, unfortunately, because Reese has not still got the stand for the cam, unfortunately. Shame, because we were so looking forward to trying to see if he could get it in time, but I don't know where he's ordered it from, but they're an absolute pain in the backside. I need to get a bloody move on. It's been taking ages to try and get this recording stand that he wanted for the recordings of these videos that we do together. Yes, I am. Of course I am. Why would... Anywho, what else is there? In cool. Yeah, I don't think that really worked, that tub of water. Also, I need to go for a pee. Okay. I'm gonna just quickly, swiftly shuffle over to the toilets. So chat amongst yourselves for a more. I'll be back in just a moment. Only going for a week, so yes, toilet time. Quick toilet break, but chat amongst yourselves while you wait for me to return. Yeah, I'm back. Quick break. Very quick break. You've been chatting amongst yourselves. Which country is my favourite? Tough one to say. Got another swift drink. I haven't seen you since Halloween alive, so how was my Christmas? A bit like a moth. How's the things been going since Halloween? So you've missed out on a lot of stuff. You've missed out on the whole of Winterfest. You've missed out on the whole of other seasons as well, going into the start of the year. So you've missed out on a lot. Catch up if you need to. It's all available on the channel anyway. So if anyone's missed anything since they maybe haven't seen since a previous live, then go ahead, do your catch ups on the channel. That's why you should subscribe as well. It's worth subscribing so you've got the access to enter my channel and catch up on anything that's been missed. It really does actually work the trick. And it's definitely worth it because then you'll get to catch up on what's been missed. And right, I think for myself, I'm also going to be ending this very, very shortly as well. Just doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Doing okay. Been keeping myself busy, doing a lot of things. But yeah, stay tuned for everything like normal. And we'll sure get there. I think I'm gonna quickly try whiz through reminders. I see no one has suggested any names for the supermarkets on this live, so that's failed. And also, still no responses on the actual official interactive competition. So we're waiting on responses there. But yeah, I'm going to end this live now because I've got other things to probably do. I've got things to get on with. But of course, I'll be back live again tomorrow morning for the Sunday subscriptions series, which I usually do every Sunday. Unless anyone has any bonus questions to quickly pick up on before I go. If anyone does, and I've only got a very short amount of time, I'm trying to be quite precisely careful with my timing because I want to make sure I'm ready for this birthday party that I'm going to tonight. So yeah. Guess if no one's got anything, then just a final quick recap of everything that's been covered in this live. So be tuned. Quick recap of everything. So far mentioned album coming Love Our Radio 10 coming. More gaming videos coming out. Lots of things have been announced. LR Craft 4 coming out. Loads of other things have been done and dusted. So, yeah, that covers it all. See you all in the next live. I'm going to go now. I've got things to get on with. So I'll see you all tomorrow for the Sunday subscriptions.